What's up, guys? It's Bobby with Spitting the Truth About Records. And today's video will be about Speaker's Corner reissues and why MFSL records sound like crap. Alright, guys. If you like the content that I've been putting out, please hit the like and subscribe button. Help my channel grow, I'd be much appreciated. To start things off with, the featured record of the day is Mongo Santamaria's Greatest Hits. Guys, with covers like Watermelon Man, Cloud 9, Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, and 25 Miles. He also covers Green Onions, Cold Sweat, La Bamba. This record is amazing. For those who don't know, Mongo Santamaria is a drummer, but his version of James Brown's Cold Sweat is just, it's such a song that's filled with energy. I mean, if you want a song to get up to in the morning, try Mongo Santamaria's Cold Sweat. Alright, first up, off the Speaker's Corner reissues, is Toto's IV. Now guys, I picked this one up the other day, and as usual with Speaker's Corner, you get the cover that was in the original record with the lyrics and some of the band names. You also get the Speaker's Corner catalog, which shows you the records that they have in their catalog and some of the records that they will have. Also with the Speaker's Corner, you get a poly-lined inner sleeve. You get a throwback to the Columbia label. Alright, Bob, how does it sound? Well, to be honest, guys, when I first put it on the turntable, I thought something was wrong. Now, to tell you guys, I have about 5 different turntables. I have a System Deck IIX, a Tex SL 1200. I have a variety of duals, including a 1229 and a Sony PSX 75. So I switched it among those turntables and cartridges to try to see if something was wrong, right? I still wasn't getting the sound I wanted. It sounded dead, lifeless, and veiled. So I then went into my shelf to pick up my original pressing of Toto's IV. Once I dropped this bad boy on the table, everything was back to normal. The sound was lively. You know, the vocals were jumping out of the speakers. Everything sounded like I remembered and how it should. So, guys, I don't know what type of condition the tape was in for Speaker's Corner, or I don't know if they had, you know, cut from a multiple dub copy or what, but Toto IVs by Speaker's Corner is a skip, guys. It's not worth your time or your money. Next up is Donny Hathaway's Everything is Everything. This is a favorite album of mine. I love it. This has the studio version of The Ghetto on it. It also has Thank You Master for My Soul. You get a throwback to the Atco label. You get a poly-lined inner sleeve. You get quiet wax, black backgrounds. And on this version, I compared it to my OG that I have. On the Atco label. That's the Speaker's Corner. Yep, that's the other one, the original. And guys, the Speaker's Corner holds up. It's pretty good. It's just the vocals are tuned down just a tad, not too much. The music still jumps out the speakers. Everything still sounds pretty decent. This Speaker's Corner version, guys, is worth your time and worth your money. It's not bad. It doesn't sound as good as, you know, an original pressing in mint condition, but this one isn't bad because the originals for that record are pretty pricey now. So for this, if you can grab it for 35 bucks, it's worth it. Alright guys, and now to talk about why MFSL records sound like crap. It all boils down to is the mastering engineer and their choices. Now guys, a lot of things happen when the engineers get together. Either they get the tapes and they cut it to digital, or they get the tapes and they go straight to lacquer. But it's their mastering choices that has the most to do with the sound. And a lot of times with the audiophile LP is what the mastering engineers do is they go, well, you know what? The boys and girls on Discogs don't like the tape hiss. Let's take off the tape hiss. So then they take off the tape hiss. And then they're like, well, you know what? The boys and girls on Discogs don't like the bass. They want more of it. Let's pump it up some more. So then they pump up the bass some more. But the problem is, with every mastering choice you make, you have to make more choices to level things out. So with that, you have to mess with the mid-range now, because the bass is all the way up here, and you have to put the mids up a little bit like that, or it's going to sound funky. You took the tape hiss away. Guess what else comes when you take away the tape hiss? You shave off some of the high frequency sounds and some of the sparkle of the record. So now, after all is done, you're left with a product that sounds nothing like your favorite record. And, you know, you can hear it. I mean, MFSL has been sucking the soul out of my favorite records for years, guys. It isn't just this new thing. But yeah, sure. You guys are going to still hear some people recommending these $75 records cut from digital files. You're going to hear them recommending it because they have already said that they were the best records they've ever heard. They can't turn around now that they found out they're cut from digital and say, oh, you know what? These don't sound good anymore. Because that would mean that they can't hear the difference. And they can't admit to that. But also, whether it's digital or cut from analog doesn't make a difference. It makes a difference on how it sounds. And, you know, MoFis have never sounded good. It's all about the mastering choices. And the farther what you get away from the master, the worse it's going to sound usually. But you will hear arguments such as that, well, the care that goes into MoFi, their process and their DSD is a painstaking process, that they have to get the tapes and they have to try to capture it just right. Guys, it doesn't matter. If the end result is the record sounds like crap, the record sounds like crap. It doesn't matter what the process is. Don't listen to the hacks and their BS. They want you to continue to purchase the $75 records cut from digital files is because they don't want to lose their street cred. Don't listen to them. MoFis don't sound good. They haven't sounded good for years. This is Bobby with Spitting the Truth About Records, and I hope to make a video soon, guys. I'm out.